So we're going to do something I don't think we've done on these shows yet, and that is country music.
Oh no.
Now, by rights, she should be on a pedal steel.
And dobro works. Really, it does.
All right, and this one's called "Good-Hearted Woman" by Waylon Jennings.
Yeah. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
By the way, Lord, the good life you promised ain't what she's living today. But she never complains on the bad times or bad things he's done. She just talks about the good times and thinks about the good times to come. She's a good-hearted woman, love with a good time in hand. She loves him in spite of his wicked ways that she don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good time in hand. Now he likes the bright lights and I like a good time and friends. When the party's over, she'll welcome him back home again. Lord, you don't understand him, but she's doing the best that she can. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good time in hand. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good time in hand. She loves him in spite of his wicked ways that she don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good time in hand. Good-hearted woman in love with a good time and man. She loves him in spite of his wicked ways that she don't understand. Through teardrops and laughter, they'll pass through this world hand in hand. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good time and man. She's a good-hearted woman in love with a good time in hand. All right, good. So yeah, country. If we went to a bluegrass place and tried to do a thing like that, they'd probably throw us out.
Oh,
but
no. No.
No, not at all.
I don't think
We
so.
are having a cat problem, but it isn't really a cat
No,
problem.
don't you
See,
do
it's a
that.
cat who...
Shoot.
Oh, he's not in the picture this time, but anyway, he there's all kinds of little things around here, like
My
capos,
My
and
picks.
and Peggy's bar that she plays with, and he likes to push things off of counters, and in the middle of the night, we hear thump or crash or something like that, you know, and it's because,
He's pushed
well,
something
actually,
off.
we have earthquakes in New Jersey, you know,
Well, yeah, we do have that.
but so it could be earthquakes,
Yeah,
but
could you pick up that pick?
what? Yeah. All right. Anyway, so he likes to push things off, but a new picture, and yet another one from Chuck Wren. It's a painting. Who's there?
John Marsh is here with us.
Mike is there too. Oh, and you're Marsh.
Hi.
Oh, I am indeed in Glasgow. Okay, well, not only that, but you're online.
And Neen is on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought
No, you may not have that.
we're having a little battle with a cat. And the thing is, you can't even lock him out because he'll just knock on the door.
You're being worse than
I
usual.
wanted to say that this painting by Chuck Wren is one of the 5 or 6 that I got from his mother about 20 years ago. And it's not finished, as you can tell. I don't know how finished the car is. It is painted, but it seems like it needs more detail.
Yeah, I think it's just the design for it, the outline, and
But
he's going to
it's got
fill
a
it in
solid
with more.
body color.
Yeah, I think he's going to make it more.
Well, he isn't going to do
He
anything
isn't going to do anything.
anymore.
Right.
But
He
yeah,
was going to.
He was going to do something, and we have to just guess what it is, and we don't know what it is. So we're going to stay in the country music for a little while. We're going to try Teardrops Will Kiss the Morning Dew, and this is by Paul Kraft. Now, he's a real writer. I guess.
He's a real writer.
He's really good. He writes good songs.
Waylon Jennings did some good songs
Yes,
too.
he
Come
did.
on.
I mean, good. Yes, he did. Okay.
But Paul Kraft has done a lot of more, I don't know, folky songs,
Right,
sort of.
right. And this one Alison Krauss did in 1995, and we heard it with her doing it. I never really heard. I don't know if Paul Kraft sings his own songs.
I think he has some of them. Yeah.
Should we do it?
Yep.
When time was young, we'd walk the roads together. When love was sweet, I meant the world to you. Now comes the sun, we'll say goodbye forever. And teardrops will kiss the morning dew. Take me and make me your love one more time. Close in your arms like before. Till on your shoulder the early morning shines. Then I'll leave you and grieve you no more. When time was young, we'd walk the roads together. When love was sweet, I meant the world to you. Now comes the sun, we'll say goodbye forever. And teardrops will kiss the morning dew.
Daisies need sunshine and roses need rain. So it was all meant to be. A wild bird needs wings, free to take to the wind. And so it was meant for you and me. When time was young, we'd walk the roads together. When love was sweet, I meant the world to you. Now comes the sun, we'll say goodbye forever. And teardrops will kiss the morning dew. Teardrops will kiss the morning dew. Right. I love that song.
Yeah, Alison Krauss. She's got a thing going there when she sings it that I don't quite get, but you know. I
No,
did my best, right?
she's Alison Krauss.
Oh, yeah, and
Yeah,
I'm
that
not.
helps.
Oh, right. you know, Peggy and I had done songs together 20 years ago and stopped doing it about 15 years ago. Really stopped. It was a terrible thing, and if you do music, I recommend that you don't stop. But anyway, I started up again, and I started getting sores, sore arm, this and that. And so I was working with Mike Krushenk, who I see is on our show right now. He's a trainer in the Princeton Fitness and Wellness. He's a great trainer. And I said, so Mike, you know, I have to stand like this and hold my arm like this, and what should I do? And should I try to hold myself in a different way? And he said, no, just do what you have to do, and then when you break it, fix it. And he said, get this book. Now, this is as close as we're going to come to a commercial. This is a great
And we had
book.
nothing to do with the book, so, you know.
No, we don't, but except for using it.
Except for using it.
And it's called Trigger Point Therapy Workbook, 3rd edition, but it's fabulous. So you get these sores.
Aches, I think you call
Aches.
them, not sores.
Yeah, aches. And aches, yeah. And sometimes really painful.
Oh, yeah.
And here's the secret. The pain is coming from a muscle that's kind of tied in a little knot, or a little part of a muscle. And it's not where the pain is. It's not where the pain is. And this book explains, if you have pain here, and by the way, this week, I had a horrible pain in my neck, and I thought it was from holding my head like this when I'm playing the guitar. I look it up, and it says, well, all right, that's the, and he names the muscle, and he shows how to find it, and you have to have one of these.
This is an instrument of torture that we learned about at our gym. We don't go to anymore.
What's it called?
so-
Theracane.
I don't know what it's called.
And you find this spot, and oh my God, when you find it, you know you found
And
it.
you should see him. He'll be using that thing, and all of a sudden he goes, ow!
Yeah. Well, I try not to be that loud about it. But
Well, you're pretty loud. as a
anyway,
matter
so
of fact.
so the guy said in the book, he says, okay, so you want to just find that spot and press on it and move the bump on that Theracane over it, and you press hard enough that on a scale of 1 to 10 your pain is 5. And he said, now you don't want to go too much more than that or you won't do it. And boy, it
that
can
it?
really
Yeah.
hurt. So you do that 10 to 12 times, and then you go away and you do other things, and then you do it again, and you do it, I think he said like up to 6 times a day.
Wow.
It's gone. The pain is gone. And I had one in, this really sounds like a commercial, but it really is. So I had one in, I thought I had carpal tunnel syndrome in this hand. You look it up in the book. It says, well, you look for the muscle over here, and the way you roll that, you have to have a lacrosse ball. And you lean it on the wall, and you do this, and with your hand like this, not like this. And you find the spot, and it really hurts. And you rub it 10 times. You don't rub it. You roll over it. Oh my God! Everybody should know about this. Okay.
By the way,
end of commercial.
Yeah, you missed this, but Mike said
Ouch.
they're aches, not sores. This is not herpes.
Right. Thank you, Mike. Oh, and I see Mike.
Mike has put a link to the book.
Oh, the book, Mike. You should also
Right.
put up a link to your blog if you want. Go ahead and do it. Mike has a blog. He's a great guy. Okay, we're going to try to do this.
And we're really glad to see him here today because we thought he might not make it
Be able to
because
come.
he's working on Sundays
Yeah,
now.
right.
So it's really wonderful to see you, Mike. Glad to see you here. And everybody else.
You know, we're running out of time. Why don't we just watch the home place?
Oh, okay. If you want.
We'll do this other one next time.
Instead of home.
Yeah. Huh?
It's in B.
Home place is
Yeah, I
in
know.
B. Yeah, I'm
what I
getting
said.
there. Getting there is half the fun. All right, so we only have time for one. Well,
Oh, wait,
what time? It's 1:15. It's good. All right,
Well,
you
this
know
is
what?
a long
Let's
song.
do it. Let's do it. We're going to do this Italian dance. It's called Saltarello Romagnolo.
Yeah,
Saltarello Romagnolo. How'd I do, Jeff? Jeff lives in Italy half the time. Saltarello Romagnolo with a G, N. And just like lasagna. Okay, and I thought, oh, saltarello is a dance,
Yep.
and Romagnolo is, I thought it meant Roman, but no, it's Romanian.
Ah.
And it's a dance tune with 3 parts, and it's minor in the first 2 parts, and then it switches to major.
I'll talk later.
Peggy will talk later. So that's Saltarello Romagnolo.
And I just love this tune, and I love the 2 minor parts, and then they're followed by the major, and I always feel like the sun is coming out and shining, and the whole world brightens up. So love this.
Did you see the sun come out?
Yeah, it did.
Actually.
Trust me.
Okay.
Well, not here, but
So last tune we're going to do today anyway. Somebody says sounds like
Tarantella.
Oh.
That's Jeff from Italy.
Well, he's not in Italy, but he could be.
Yeah.
I don't know. Saltarello. I'll have to look it up.
I wonder.
All right, so we're going to do a last song, which is called "Who Will Watch the Home Place" by Kate Long, and we heard this Laurie Lewis do it in 1993.
It was Bluegrass Song of the Year.
Bluegrass
that year,
Song
right?
of the Year, which is odd because it's not really a bluegrass song, but it's a pretty song.
Yeah.
All right, now. Do I remember how it goes?
I don't know.
Leaves are falling and turning in showers of gold as the postman climbs a far long hill. And there's sympathy written all over his face as he hands me a couple more bills. Who will watch the home place? Who will tend my heart's dear space? Who will fill my empty place when I am gone from here? There's a lovely green nook by a clear running stream. It was my place when I was quite small, and its creatures and sounds could soothe my worst dreams. But today they don't ease me at all. Who will watch the home my grandfather shed. There are hundreds of tools. I know them by feel and by name. And like parts of my body, they patched this old place. When I move them, they won't be the same.
Now I wander around, touching each blessed thing. The table, the chimney, the trees. And my memories surround me like birds on the wing. When I leave here, how will I be? Who will watch the home place? Who will tend my heart's dear space? Who will fill my empty place when I am gone from here? Who will fill my empty place when I am gone from here?
All right. Well, that's it for this show, but we think we're going to do another show next week.